Hey guys, Sarah here from the Glitter Guy. Today we are going to make some leaves. In an earlier video, I made a dirty pour vase and I wanted to make some kind of plant to go in it that I cannot possibly kill because it seems to be my track record. I keep getting plants and killing them anyway, so let's just make some non-dying plant, shall we? I think I'm gonna mix the epoxy up all at one shot and then divvy it up into 3 cups. Let's see how much epoxy we even have. That's enough, I said. Perfect. Mixing epoxy. I hate mixing epoxy. When you're mixing epoxy, it's very important to make sure no matter what you're using, that you go back in, you scrape all of your sides so that you're making sure you're getting everything mixed really good. The slower you mix, the less bubbles you will have. Clearly, we're not going to do that today. I think we are good. Alright guys, I have literally no idea how much epoxy it's going to take to fill one of these, so maybe I should just do one at a time. So I have alcohol inks and micas. Let's do the ink first. These are Marabou alcohol inks. I'm just going to do a few drops in my epoxy and mix it up. See what kind of fun colors we get, but I think I'm going to do more than one green in here. Marabou's always have a metal ball in them to help mix it up, but sometimes it gets stuck in the spout. It's a much darker green, so I'm just going to put a little bit and see what it does. Just mixing it up, making sure that I got all the epoxy tinted, because this is going to definitely come out a little translucent, so if you miss spots, you're going to see it. And we'll just pour it in. I'm gonna use the same cup because why not? The other one's of similar size, so let's put a similar amount in. Let's use the mica. And I wanted to mix 2 colors together. So I have jungle green, which is super dark. And then I have mica Strahan, which is a chameleon color shifting mica. It's blue with green in it. So let's put a whole crap load of that in. See what happens. If you can see those lines, that's what I mean by not knowing it's not mixed up enough. Once those lines kind of start disappearing is when I feel better about my mix. And I could have used a little bit more, but I got enough in there. Let's do a pink one. I know it doesn't match, but it doesn't really matter. Way too much pink. But oh, I didn't want to put that in yet. Oh. That. Totally don't recommend this. It's working out. This magenta mica is so pretty. I want to use it on literally everything. Alright, you can see all of my micro bubbles coming to the top because I'm a horrible epoxy mixer. And they're gone. I still have a considerable amount of epoxy, so this is my tray from a previous video, the same video that I made the vase that will go with these leaves. So let's take the leftover epoxy and just throw it in this on top of this mold and keep making layers. You never have to waste epoxy, you can always find something to put it in, so definitely always a good idea to keep a project like this behind you, or any kind of small mold too. Because if you were gonna throw that epoxy away anyway, and then you make like a little keychain or something that you can give away with a purchase, or even just sell on its own. I mean, that just sounds smart to me. I got mica Strahan out already, so I'll just use that in this one. Alright, so I got these 2 just mixed up. I'm just gonna pour. That looks like fun. And I'm just gonna mush it around a little bit. A little bit, so gravity's taking a little bit. I feel satisfied with this. I'm gonna let this sit and do what it does. I think a few swirls or something. This mold still needs more epoxy. I love that because that means we're gonna add even more layers to it because I'm gonna let this cure. I'm gonna let my Monstera leaves cure, and then we will check on them in about 12 hours. Well guys, our epoxy is all set up. I have been putting all the little things off the top here. It's very addictive. We have epoxied all of our tools to our table, so we're ready to go. All right, I've been so excited to demold these. I guess we should do the typical demolding video part where, actually I don't think it's gonna work with this anyway. The whole little cracking thing didn't work with these because there's so many little things, but you guys knew what I was getting at. Oh, it came out so good. One down. Structural integrity was a little off because of how long it is, but I guess it's not really deep. Hopefully you guys are being satisfied by my mold cracking. Structural integrity is definitely, I don't know what word I'm looking for, not there. Not a proper way to demold anything, but it came out amazing. It's definitely bendy because it was a little thinner. I should have poured more in there, but we're gonna be okay. It's gonna go in a vase anyway. There you have it. And last but not least, the mica powder did very well by us. Let's see if it fits in our vase, shall we? It pretty much fits. I can also put some kind of tissue paper down there and pump it up a little bit so I can have them like this. Something like that. It works! I was gonna sand these little drippies down on the vase we made, but I think honestly I might just leave them. And that is it. I hope that you really enjoyed that video. The molds that I used, I got from Amazon, and I believe everything else was from the glitter guy. And I will link all these things down below if I can find this mold for you again. Amazon's really easy to find molds on, just type in large leaf. And if you like this video and you have not done it yet, please like and subscribe to our channel so you can always see all of the new videos we put out.